The shepherd guides his flock, each sheep unique, each path winding. But the ultimate destination is the same, the lush green pastures of fulfillment. So too is the journey of self-mastery, a winding path, unique to each soul, yet leading to the same glorious destination, a life overflowing with purpose, peace, and joy. This is not a race, my friend, but a pilgrimage, a sacred journey towards becoming the masterpiece God intended you to be. We are not defined by our failures, our stumbles, or the shadows that try to engulf us. We are defined by our resilience, our unwavering faith, and our relentless pursuit of becoming better versions of ourselves. Think of your life as a garden. Some seasons are bountiful, bursting with vibrant blooms, while others seem barren, the ground cracked and dry. But even in the barren seasons, the roots run deep, silently drawing strength from the earth, preparing for the next season of growth. This is the essence of self-mastery, cultivating the strength within, even when the external world seems to crumble around us. It's about tending to the inner landscape of your soul, nurturing the seeds of hope, and allowing the fruits of your labor to blossom, not in a fleeting moment of glory, but in a steadfast, enduring harvest. This is a journey of faith, of trust in the divine plan, and of unwavering belief in your own inherent worth. We are all works in progress, masterpieces yet to be fully revealed, and the process of self-mastery is the unveiling of that masterpiece. The whispers of doubt, the insidious tendrils of fear, these are the thorns that choke the growth of our spirit. But we are not victims to these whispers, these insidious whispers. We are warriors, equipped with the armor of faith and the shield of unwavering belief in ourselves. We must learn to recognize the enemy within, those negative self-talk patterns that seek to diminish our self-worth, planting seeds of doubt where faith should bloom. We can silence the voices of negativity, replacing them with a chorus of affirmations, a symphony of self-belief. Each positive affirmation is a step towards the summit of our spiritual Everest. Each small victory, each moment of resilience, these are the stepping stones along this path to self-mastery. Think of David, facing Goliath, a giant of fear and intimidation. He didn't let the size of the challenge overwhelm him. He used his faith as his weapon, his unwavering belief as his shield. And just as David conquered Goliath, so too can we conquer the giants within ourselves, those fears, doubts, and insecurities that seek to hold us back. We must nurture our minds, cultivate a garden of positive thought, and allow those positive seeds to blossom into a life of purpose and joy. Remember, my friends, you are not alone on this journey. We are all pilgrims on the same path, each supporting and inspiring the other. Let's journey together. Join our community, share your experiences, and let's build each other up. What challenges are you facing on your journey to self-mastery? What lessons have you learned that you'd like to share with others? Subscribe to our channel, and let's connect in the comments. Let's forge a community of faith and support, where we can lift each other higher. The path of self-mastery is not paved with instant gratification, but with consistent, deliberate action. It's a daily practice of choosing faith over fear, of choosing love over hate, and of choosing growth over stagnation. It is like building a cathedral, one stone at a time, one prayer at a time, one act of kindness at a time. The foundation is laid in small acts of self-discipline. The walls are built with consistent effort, and the spire reaches towards heaven with unwavering faith. Each day presents us with an opportunity to build upon this foundation, to chisel away at the imperfections, to refine our character, and to polish our souls until they shine with the light of God's love. Think of the parable of the talents. Those who diligently used their talents saw their rewards multiply, while those who buried their talents saw them wither and die. Self-mastery is about taking those talents, those gifts, and using them to their fullest potential, not for personal gain but for the glory of God and the benefit of others. It's about understanding that our abilities are not for our own self-aggrandizement, but for serving a greater purpose, a divine purpose. It's about the transformation of our hearts, minds, and souls, allowing the light of Christ to illuminate every aspect of our being. This transformation will impact everything: your relationships, your career, your health, and your overall sense of purpose. Self-mastery is not a destination, but a journey, a continuous process of growth and refinement. It is a lifelong pursuit of becoming a better version of ourselves, a reflection of God's unwavering love and grace. The path is not always easy. There will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, and there will be times when we feel like giving up. But it is during these moments that our faith is tested, our resilience is forged, and our character is refined. Think of the potter shaping the clay. He doesn't give up when the clay cracks or breaks. He patiently reshapes it, molding it into something beautiful and functional. In the same way, God patiently shapes and molds us, helping us to overcome our flaws, our weaknesses, and our imperfections. He doesn't abandon us when we stumble or falter, but He guides us, supports us, and helps us to rise again, stronger and more resilient than before. Let's build a community here, a support network where we can share our struggles, celebrate our victories, and encourage one another. Let's build a community where you feel safe to share your personal stories, your victories, and your setbacks. Share your own journey with self-mastery and suggest some topics you'd like me to cover in the future. Subscribe to the channel and let's become a family, supporting each other on this sacred journey. The environment we create for ourselves significantly impacts our journey towards self-mastery. Just as a gardener cultivates fertile soil, tending to its needs, we must cultivate an environment that nurtures our spiritual and emotional growth. We must surround ourselves with people who uplift us, inspire us, and challenge us to become better versions of ourselves. People who share our values, our faith, and our commitment to personal growth. We must also create a physical space that promotes peace, tranquility, and focus. This might involve decluttering our surroundings, creating a dedicated space for prayer and meditation, or simply spending time in nature, allowing the beauty of God's creation to soothe our souls. Remember, the environment is not just physical, it's also mental and emotional. We must be diligent in guarding our minds from negative influences, from the constant barrage of negativity and distraction that permeates our modern world. We must be mindful of the media we consume, the people we associate with, and the thoughts we allow to occupy our minds. Think of a farmer guarding his crops from pests and weeds. He diligently tends to his fields, removing anything that might threaten the growth of his harvest. Similarly, we must be diligent in guarding our minds and hearts from anything that might hinder our spiritual growth. The power of service, of extending a helping hand to others, is a cornerstone of self-mastery. When we focus on serving others, we shift our focus away from our own struggles and insecurities, allowing us to see the world from a broader perspective. It's a beautiful paradox. By serving others, we ultimately serve ourselves, nurturing our own spiritual growth and fulfillment. The act of selfless service unlocks a wellspring of joy and purpose, a profound sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. Think of Jesus washing the disciples' feet, a profound act of humility and service, demonstrating the ultimate expression of love and selflessness. He didn't seek recognition or reward, but rather acted out of pure love and compassion. This is the essence of selfless service, acting out of love, not expectation. When we serve others, we cultivate empathy, compassion, and understanding. We learn to see the world through the eyes of others, to appreciate their struggles, and to offer support and encouragement. And it's in the act of serving others that we often find the greatest fulfillment and joy. This is where true self-mastery blossoms, in the selfless giving of ourselves to others. But let me ask you a powerful question. What if you found your purpose, your true calling, by helping others? What impact could you make in the lives of those around you? What a beautiful thing it is to help others. It makes us better people. This is a journey that you do not have to take alone. Let's create a community of believers, a place where we can inspire and support one another. Join our community, and let's build it together. Let's make a difference. Subscribe and interact with us in the comments below. What acts of service have enriched your life? Fear is a natural human emotion, but it should not dictate our actions or prevent us from pursuing our goals. Fear is often a signal, a warning sign, but it is not a stopping point. It's a challenge to overcome, an obstacle to conquer. We must learn to recognize fear for what it is, a natural response to uncertainty, but not an insurmountable barrier. Think of the Israelites crossing the Red Sea. They were faced with an overwhelming obstacle, a seemingly insurmountable barrier, but with faith and courage, they overcame it. God parted the waters, making a path through the seemingly impossible. We too can overcome our fears, not through sheer willpower, but through faith, prayer, and consistent action. We must take small steps, one at a time, gradually building our courage and confidence. We must celebrate each small victory, each moment of courage, as a testament to our inner strength and resilience. Self-mastery is not about the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite fear. It's about recognizing fear as a signal of growth, an indication that we are stepping outside our comfort zones, stretching our limits, and pushing ourselves beyond what we thought possible. This is where real growth and transformation happen. This is where the true potential of the human spirit unfolds. The final piece of the puzzle in self-mastery is the cultivation of self-compassion. We must learn to be kind to ourselves, to treat ourselves with the same love, grace, and forgiveness that we offer to others. We will make mistakes. We will stumble and falter. This is part of the human experience. But these mistakes are not failures. They are opportunities for growth, lessons to be learned, and steps towards greater self-awareness. We must avoid self-criticism and self-judgment, replacing these with self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, and self-compassion. Think of a gardener tending to a delicate plant. He doesn't harshly criticize it when it wilts or struggles, but rather provides it with the nourishment and support it needs to thrive. We must treat ourselves with the same care and understanding. We must celebrate our victories no matter how small, and acknowledge our progress no matter how slow. Self-mastery is a marathon, not a sprint, and it requires patience, perseverance, and unwavering self-compassion. Remember, my friends, that this journey is not a race but a pilgrimage, a sacred journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves, a reflection of God's love and grace. Embrace the journey, cherish the process, and celebrate each step along the way. The path may be winding, but the destination is worth the journey.